Deep in the heart of northern Thailand, there's a temple that has seen more than 1,000 years of history unfold. It's an incredible story of ancient kingdoms, breathtaking art, and sacred relics. So let's dive in and uncover how this amazing place came to be. Here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll journey through its 1,000-year history. Then, we'll look at the original sacred relic that started it all. We'll see how a powerful Lanna king gave it a major facelift, explore its unique mix of architectural styles, and finally, really get to the heart of its enduring legacy. Okay, so our story kicks off with just one number, 897. Now, that's not just some random date. It's the very foundation of a spiritual landmark that has literally watched empires rise and fall right before its eyes. And that really gets you thinking, right? It brings us to the big question. How on earth does a place like this, a center for worship and art, survive, adapt, and stay relevant for more than 1,000 years? Well, the answer is hidden in its layers of history, and we're about to peel them back one by one. First up on our journey, 1,000 years of history. We are talking about Wat Phra That Hariphunchai, which is, without a doubt, the spiritual heartbeat of the city of Lamphun. You know, the name itself tells you everything you need to know. Phra That basically means it's here to house a holy relic of the Buddha. And Haripunchai? Well, that connects it straight back to the ancient kingdom that first laid the foundation stones. So let's zoom in on that sacred relic and the fascinating Haripunchai kingdom that gave it its first home. Okay, to really get this place, you've got to know the two big players in its story. First, you have the Haripunchai kingdom. They were an ancient Mon culture, and they were the original builders. Then, centuries down the road, the powerful Lanna Kingdom rules in and becomes the grand rebuilders. Two totally different eras, all focused on one sacred spot. And this timeline, it just lays it all out so clearly. Way back in 897, a Haripunchai king builds the very first structure to protect a sacred hair of the Buddha. Then, you fast forward more than 500 years to 1443, and bam, the whole site gets a massive upgrade from the Lanna Kingdom. So, who were these original builders, the Haripunchai? Well, they were a kingdom of the Mon people, and for centuries, they made this part of the world a buzzing hub for Buddhist art and culture. Their legacy isn't just a footnote in a history book, it's the very ground this temple stands on. All right, let's jump forward in time. We're heading to the 15th century to see how this ancient site got a spectacular second act, all thanks to a Lanna king. It was a true Renaissance moment. The year 1443 is a real game changer here, and it's all because of one guy, King Tilokaraja. He was this incredibly powerful ruler from the up-and-coming Lanna Kingdom, and he looked at this old site and saw the potential to make it something truly magnificent. So what exactly was his plan? Well, he didn't just patch up the main stupa, he totally rebuilt it, making it grander. And here's the beautiful part. He commissioned these images of the Buddha, crafted on sheets of bronze, and had them attached right to the stupa. He was literally layering new art over an ancient foundation. And honestly, King Tilokaraja was the perfect person for this kind of project. He was already famous, not just for being a military leader who expanded his kingdom, but for being this huge patron of the arts and religion. Funding massive, important construction projects like this one was kind of his thing. So when you mix all this history together, what do you get? An absolutely incredible blend of architectural styles. It's amazing. Let's just take a quick walk around the grounds and you'll see exactly what I mean. Okay, one of the first things you'll notice, and it's a total showstopper, isn't even from the Lanna period. It's the Chedi Suwanna. It's this stunning pyramid-shaped stupa that's a survivor from the original Haripunchai builders. This thing is a direct physical link to the temple's most ancient past. And just to give you a sense of how impressive this is, that ancient pyramid stands a whopping 46 meters high. That's just an incredible piece of engineering from craftsmen who lived over 1,000 years ago. Now that unique pyramid shape, it has a name, Dvaravati-style. This was an artistic culture from an even earlier period, known for these really distinct, square-based, tiered stupas. Seeing it here just shows you how deep the historical roots of this place really go. But wait, there's more. The temple's treasures don't stop there. If you look closely at the halls around the main stupa, you'll see this unbelievably intricate woodwork. We're talking about generations of skill on display. And then there's something you kind of have to see and hear to believe: a massive bronze gong. No, you heard me right. The bronze gong at this temple is reportedly the largest one in the entire world. Just another mind-blowing feature in a place that's already packed with them. So let's bring it all home and talk about the temple's enduring legacy. Because this is really where all these different threads, the kingdoms, the cultures, the centuries, all come together. So, when you boil it all down, what are we really looking at here? This place is so much more than just a temple. It's a living, breathing document written in stone and bronze. It's one of the few places on the planet where you can physically see the layers of history, where the legacies of the ancient Mon, the even older Dvaravati, and the powerful Lanna all meet. And that just leaves me with one final question for you. After this journey of more than 1,100 years, from a single strand of hair to one of the world's great spiritual centers, if these ancient walls could actually talk, which century's story would you ask to hear first?